because obviously we have a lot of sexually fucked up people in this world from this conversation this morning. You know,
I will tell you also the thing with sex is like the only one of the things that is zen for me. Sex is the only thing I can do if I have sex. For a large part of the time I'm having sex, there's no other worries. There's no other thoughts. I'm totally focused. So that's why I love sex so much. Like it's like a
it takes you to your happy spot. You go to a happy place.
Yeah, but nothing else gets in. No other worries get in. That's pretty powerful. You know, once you feel that, I guess that's why people do drugs or I don't know why other people do what they do. But for sex, for me, I'm totally focused. It takes away every fear, every ache, every pain, every heartbreak, whatever you're carrying. It goes away for that. However long you have sex. That's why, you know, sex is zen for me. I hope it's zen for everybody else.
Me too, man. I do. And I think that it can be after we have a counseling session to find out, you know, how your first sexual experience was. And I think we're going to get breaking through with a lot of people this morning because there's a lot of love in here.
How's old Carlito doing? Miss that guy. Real
God.
Joy.
Oh my God. That motherfucker is I think he is the ghost of Carlos Montoya. Oh fucking I hate joke thieves, man. That's the thing, man. I can't fucking stand joke thieves.
So tell us your feelings about sex and religion. Tell us about your first experience. Tell about your first masturbatory experience.
Tell us about your first sexual religious experience.
That is a fucking great one. That just took my breath away. I've had some, man.
What? Oh my God. After this next message, I gotta hear this.
Now y'all just playing. It ain't even funny no more.
I got some stories. I have two skills. I now believe that I can get any woman to squirt. And I have, in my BDSM lifestyle, I have made a girl come over 100 times. It was on Memorial Day weekend. I had the worst fucking sunburn on my back during this. And I made her count how many times I made her come, and she came over 100.
Oh my God.
So, and you know what's so funny about this chick is she would be delirious at the end of it all, but she never said to me like, oh, that was like a religious experience. Oh my God, that was so great. She almost like it was like matter of fact. I was like, do you know that no other woman is capable of what you're capable of? You're like a fucking superhero. So yeah, I've had a couple close religious experiences. So definitely should be religious in some regards. I mean, I would also recommend if you've never been to a sex hotel with tons of mirrors and lighting, fucking do it. Mirrors should change it too. I don't care what your body looks like. You got to be able to watch yourself fuck in different positions, like in a porn. It's totally hot. Check that out too. If you can
Dude, what?
Yeah,
that sounds awesome. I'm gonna go buy mirrors and just put them all over my room.
Well, also look for your nearest sex hotel. So sex hotels usually are just covered with mirrors, ceiling and all the walls of mirrors. And I'd also recommend jacuzzi rooms with mirrors and lighting. If you can get there. It'll change your whole experience, especially for the woman. You know, give her a massage, let her get in the jacuzzi. Like that.
What's the
getting relaxed?
What's the furthest you've ever came? The furthest, distance wise.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure every guy's hit himself in the face at one point, right? I mean, every guy's had that fucking experience. I don't know. I never measured. That was never my thing, but I've heard stories. I mean, I definitely have heard guys definitely brag about that, but I don't know. Maybe my STD fucking clogged me up a little bit.
When I was in college, I read that the only reason to do male Kegels is for distance. Like that's the only thing that male Kegels do is give you more distance. And so I tried it, and 24 feet.
Is not hear me or y'all not accepting me? Are y'all gay?
What? Wait, what?
Like I don't know, accepting. I don't know what that means. We're playing you. I don't know what you can. I'm like 40,
no, we accept you. We accept you.
I'm definitely like 40% gay. I would say.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. I'm like 60.
No, Mimi, tell us your story. We are definitely accepting you. We want to hear your story. I'm sorry. Let's try to play these and catch up with her.
Yeah, catch up.
Bubba. The 6 people that jumped off when we were talking about orgies have a guilty pleasure, obviously, and they were triggered and obviously got off of this, app
To jack off.
partake in an orgy with each other, probably. Miss Blunt, Blade, 1997. I had a 1997 car back in the day. It was a piece of shit. I fucking hated it. Broke down all the time. Wasn't worth nothing.
Oh shit! What kind of car did you have? What kind of car did you drove?
I think he said a piece of shit 87. I don't know if he said the exact make and model, but he could repeat that again for us.
The worst cars growing up. I had like I'm Roman Catholic. I'm one of 6, and we had the worst fucking beat up car. I mean, the cars that I drove around were fucking embarrassing. I remember like a mini white station wagon. I remember a fucking Ford Escort.
Jesus, you had cars, bro? I didn't even have cars. I walked everywhere. No, I had to take the bus everywhere and walk.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I was fucking spoiled as fuck. I was a spoiled white kid. I'm a spoiled. Yeah. I had a pool in the backyard.
Dude, you need to send me like 10% of everything you make just for reparations.
Yes, absolutely. I agree.
Yeah, but in return, I will manage you for another 5%.
Yeah, I definitely need you to manage me. Let me play these messages. Got 7.
Yeah, my girlfriend caught me jerking off one time in the garage at 3 o'clock in the morning. I strategically, because somehow I premeditated her, busting out there, even though she never wakes up in the middle of the night. But yeah, she did, and I already had a picture of her as the last thing that I opened. So the moment she came out, I instantly switched over to the picture, and she goes like, "Oh my God, are you kidding me? Are you really doing this?" I was like, "What, babe?" I turned my phone around. I was like, "I'm just jerking off to you." She was like, "Oh my God, you're the sweetest man ever. So romantic." I was like, "God, I know, fuck. Can you please leave now?"
Yeah.
Right, so
that's smart.
Sometimes masturbation can get you in serious trouble for all those things. I remember one time I was dating a 21-year-old massage therapist. She goes, I used to let her go out to the bars by herself and stuff with her friends, and I would just stay home because I didn't want to go out. And I fucking watched a ton of porn and jerked off a bunch of times, and she came home drunk wanting to have sex, and I couldn't fucking do anything. It was so embarrassing. So you definitely have to like control your shit, man. And I know that I probably have all sorts of guilt. Even if a woman says you can go ahead and masturbate, it's weird. I still have guilt. Like if a woman says I don't feel like having sex with you, I think if I went and masturbated, I would still feel guilty about it. That's the weird part. I wouldn't really enjoy it. If they're like, I gotta go wash the dishes, I have to go take a shower, you can just go masturbate, I would be like, I don't even know if I feel good about it now,
No, I completely understand that. As sometimes you just got to do it though.
Yeah.
Sometimes they want you to do it.
I'm trying to think why am I always guilty though? Like why doesn't it work when like if they're around and stuff? It just feels weird. Like if they're just walking around, you need to have you do need to have your own space. Like you need to go to the garage. Like you need to go somewhere where you're completely cut off. You can't have her still walking around. It'll throw you off. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work. For me, it doesn't work. Let's play these messages.
I really don't count marijuana as a drug. Because drugs are man-made. Marijuana is a plant. And it's medicine for me. It helps my social anxiety.
She has a point there. I mean, is marijuana a drug? Or is it a natural supplement?
Well, this is the thing. A drug isn't like a specific like substance. A drug is an addictive chemical, right? So like bananas are drugs. Like people can be addicted to potassium or like really want bananas, but it's like how addictive is it? Is it physically addictive? Like when you don't do it, does your brain hurt? Does your body hurt? Do you ache for it? Or do you just really want it? Like marijuana is mentally addictive to where you want it, but it's not physically addictive to where you have withdrawals. certain drugs make you have withdrawals, like salt is a drug that makes you have withdrawals if you don't have too much or if you have more than you need. So like technically, yes, it's a drug in a short answer.
The one thing that I've experienced though with dating pot smokers is sometimes smoking pot can throw a girl's game off for me. Like either their blowjob isn't the same or their movements in bed aren't the same. I actually haven't had I've had one really good pot smoking girlfriend it was fine. It didn't affect her, but I've had some others that where if they smoke, it affects their sexual game. I don't, their sexual, whatever. I don't know what the word I'm looking. It just affects them sexually. They're not the same person. It's weird. And it's not as good. So I don't know if that's just me, but we got 7 messages.
Does eating ass therapy have to do with religion?
Listen, Miss Mimi, the thing about eating ass is it's a religious experience, and there are Roman Catholic priests that can tell you how it is a religious experience.
First sexual religious experience, I think I was 12. I came back from a little powwow, a little like 3-day camp out, and I just had this urge to just jerk off. So before my parents picked me up, I jerked off in the bathroom, nutted all over the toilet seat, and left it.
Sounded like a religious experience.
I don't know how that's a weird religious experience. But you certainly sent a message to parents.
Dude, you're gonna tell me when he did that, he didn't feel God flowing through him?
I don't think he actually did it.
No. Doesn't the Roman doesn't the Christian church say that whenever you are the moment of ejaculation is when God comes in and decides that a life is going to begin? So that's why if you have sex and you ejaculate, that's the beginning of life.
I'm glad that brainwashing never got in. I'm sure it was maybe it was said to me, but that got into my head.
So I'm a big religious study. I've read the Bible over 10-15 times because there's so much that just contradicts reality. It's ridiculous. But yeah. So that's an argument that the Catholic Church specifically uses, is that when you ejaculate, this is why you're not supposed to jack off. There's a verse in the Bible that says King David, I think it was mad that his wife cheated and he was having sex with her, and he pulled out and came on the ground, and God fucking said, "You don't spill your seed on the ground. You only spill your seed in a woman." And so that part of the Bible is supposed to be the part of the Bible that explains that jerking off is bad, because as soon as you come, God is involved in creating a life. So you're not supposed to jerk off. You're not supposed to have sex unless you're trying to create a life, because whenever you come, that's God creating a life.
I fucking did not know that.
Yeah, dude, that is the doctrine of the fucking church, bro. If my computer's broke, or I'd look up the verse, but I swear to God, there's this story about this king that was mad that his wife did something, and to punish her, he had forced sex with her in front of people, and then pulled out to embarrass her by not coming in her, and then came on the ground, and then God punished him for spilling his seed on the ground. And it was supposed to be a parable about, even though women suck, you shouldn't jack off. That's literally the story. Women are terrible, but you shouldn't jack off because of it. You should come in them. That's the story in the Bible, dude. That's in the Bible. Yeah, what's up?
I wish I had, I started to read the Bible about 11 and 12 because, again, I was really influenced by my parents. Yeah. And it was weird because I had a similar experience with Dianetics. But when I read the Bible, it just seemed so fucked up to me. The stories in there, there was a lot of incestual shit, and there was weird shit. I was like, I don't think this book is appropriate for me. I was actually 11, 12-year-old. I actually had a revelation, so that you want to talk about religious experience. It was the exact opposite, right? I mean, all the way until I was like 10 or 12, so I was all on board with Santa Claus and fucking religion until I think I went through. As soon as you want sex, you're like, wait a minute. I have to figure this shit out because my body is telling me that I want fucking sex and I want to fuck a lot of women. So biologically, I'm feeling all these feelings. Is this shit legit? And then as soon as I start to read the Bible, I'm like, nope, this shit is not legit. Like, this shit is crazy. And I'm living with these two people. They're paying for everything. They're paying for my food, and they're fucking out of and I look at them as like, you're fucking out of your mind. But I can't say anything. And you don't say anything to your friends. You don't say anything to in
the Jewish religion, they say that wasting sperm is considered a greater sin than any sin in the Torah.
Wow. I had no clue.
Man.
At 55 years old, you're teaching me this. So I don't know, but maybe I was taught that. Maybe it is in my mind. Like, I can't tell you what took place. I can't, I tried to block out a lot of the brainwashing, but it lives there and the guilt lives there. And if you're telling me that these are stories that, permeate all religions, then that's a game changer. Right? Because
man.
Fear was getting a woman pregnant. But my biggest fear about getting a woman pregnant was my whole life's going to be over. We're going to have a kid. We're going to have to get married. My parents are going to apply all this pressure. They're never going to let me hear it down. So I just did not want to get a woman pregnant. Dude, I didn't start coming in a woman until I was 55. So my whole life I did not come inside a woman. Maybe a couple times accidentally if I was wearing a condom, but I have never, ever come inside a woman.
You've literally sinned every single time you came. Every time, bro.
We got 8 messages.
Oh, but
I think every guy has hit themselves in the face with a nut at some point. But
have
you ever just been like, it was such a great nut, and you were just looking down, and you were just
dude,
mouth open, boom, right in the mouth,
dude.
You know what happened? Right in the mouth. I was like, oh my god.
Wait, I got.
Yep.
You gonna go first?
I'm quick. I'm going quick. I'm real quick. Because of his last message, what I was saying was that every time you come, that's God, which is funny because it's like he's putting God on his face. Go.
The 2 things about coming. I always feel when I masturbate, I'm always guilty after. And we've talked about this before with Real Talk. He said he didn't feel guilty. I always feel guilty after masturbating all the way to 55. So I don't really enjoy the full orgasm because I feel guilty after the fact. Like, I'm dirty, I'm gross, what's wrong with me? I am a sinner. It's still in there. So somehow they got it in there. And the other thing I would just say, when I'm with a woman and I come, I disconnect very quickly. I have to learn to, as soon as I come, to be more present. And a lot of times they say it's scientific. They say that we're designed that way, but it's really hard for me to stay connected after I come with a woman. It's something I really have to work on. So anyway, I missed his story exactly. I'm not sure exactly what that story was, but you're muted. So let's play another message.
If I'm going to eat some ass, the bitch's ass better be clean. And not just that, but ComedyVampire, by the way you're talking, no disrespect, but I think you're a virgin.
I lost my virginity between 16 and 17, and she did blow me way too much before we first had sex. So my first experience, I fucking came in the typical, seconds. Because she had been blowing me and we tried to make it all romantic and shit. I shouldn't really be talking about. We tried to make it all romantic and shit.
Bro, I told my whole life story. You better fucking come with the.
No, yeah, I mean, I probably had sex like a virgin till now. I don't know. I was definitely not as good at sex as I am right now. I'm definitely have peaked at 55. That's what I was saying. That guy with the hairy balls. Don't give up, man. Your sexual awakening is always around the corner, man. Don't give up on your hairy balls. But yeah, no, I'm not. But that couple that's a hot little couple. They got to get on OnlyFans. She's got a hot little voice, and he's probably doming her. That dude.
I hope so.
This blunt, yeah, that was hot. Let me see. Let me play the messages.
Hey, that was my roommate. He was just giving you some shit, joking around. He was like born with a serious voice, but like, I think it's pretty cute.
Are you sure he's just your roommate? I don't know about
Nah,
that.
bruh. Nah, they
Too
more than
hot.
roommates.
He's too hot.
Look,
He's too
look,
hot.
they're not even dating. They're just friends that eat each other's ass on a regular basis. Like, that's okay.
Exactly. I got a whole new thing to learn. You can just be friends with ass eating benefits. That's what
that's the best.
That's what's going on there, man.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Those two are definitely eating each other's asses. It's too. She's too intimate with that. She's
38. There we go. I found it. I found it. I found it.
We need to rewrite. We need to write a sex Bible.
Oh, I'm there, dude.
That would
have
be
I ever? Dude, do you remember the story? Did I tell you the story of Vampire Jesus?
No, you never told me the story of Vampire Jesus.
Oh man, I don't know if I think we got to save that for another morning because it's literally a 5-hour story.
All right. So want to play a message?
Yep.
Yeah, masturbating will definitely get you in trouble, especially when, it gets to the point to where it's a problem. When you become a chronic masturbator, chronic public masturbator, got to jerk off every time you go to the Starbucks, go to the bathroom real quick. It gets to the point to where you train yourself to nut extremely fast. You could just be like, and you have to do exciting things to even get that nut. So you have to like go to McDonald's and like order something cheap and then like wait in line. But then like when, they call someone else's order, you kind of like creep up to the counter and like lean over it a little bit like you're about to order a refill or something. And then you just like really quickly bust a little nut in the corner of their tray, and then sit there and watch them, eat their food. It's good stuff. I've never done anything like that. I'm just saying, if, so there probably are people like that though.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, man, that sounds like a fucking made up story right there. I'm glad I was gonna call him out on that one. Even though you have opened up a whole other area where I never thought anybody would go to a public library to masturbate. So that's a new thing to me. And then you masturbated inside books is also.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Okay.
I'm ready for the long Vampire Jesus.
No. Vampire Jesus is going to be next show. This is a Bible story I'm going to read, everybody. Please, no one leave. Just listen to this. It's a beautiful story. This is Genesis 38, verse 6 through 10. Judah got a wife for his firstborn son, and her name was Tamar. But Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the Lord's sight, so the Lord put him to death. Fuck that nigga All right. And then Judah said to Onan, sleep with your brother's wife and fulfill your duty to her as a brother-in-law to raise up offspring for your brother. Yeah, that's a good thing to teach your kids. But Onan, who knew the child would not be his, so whenever he slept with his brother's wife, he spilled his semen on the ground to keep from providing offspring for his brother. What he did was wicked in the Lord's sight. So the Lord put him to death also. Woo! You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up. But look, the next 10 verses is about God just killing people for fucking doing like fuckboy shit. Like it's just like.
So you have just explained why masturbation is always guilt session for me after I masturbate.
Not just because
the Bible, I did read the Bible, and I absolutely read, I don't know how far I got, but I definitely got through those parts. So just reading that once got into my head. I didn't even realize it. Like I know I read that stuff, and I thought it was really fucked up, and I felt like I shouldn't be reading this Bible. I felt like I was way too young to be reading this shit. It didn't seem right to me, but I was trying to do it for my parents, and it must have gotten my head. Because I told you I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know that existed.
Tell me I could write a fucking 2-season story about that little short thing I just read. dude, could you imagine the story? Like, this dude is trying to like get his second son to bang his first son's wife because God killed his first son, and then the whole season is like every time they have sex, he just pulls out and he's like, "Ah, fuck you, God."
But that's why I don't understand why they don't have Bible porn. Like, why is the porn industry, do they not do some of these stories that exist in,
Dude.
you know, why so taboo? Why are they so afraid? So everybody's
Man.
afraid of the church. Everybody's afraid of religion. No one wants to fuck with the church. You know, it's so dangerous to fuck with the church or religion at all. But I would think there should be more porn parody.
Dude,
about.
Oh my God. The next verse, all of his sons are dead. So he fucking takes his daughter-in-law in and gives her children.
No.
Yes. I got to read it, bro. Judah then said to his daughter-in-law, Tamar, live as a widow in your father's household until my son Saleh grows up. So he's like, I got this 8-year-old. He's not ready yet, but when he grows up, he's gonna give you children. For he thought, he may just die too like his brothers.
But you implied that he slept with her, but he didn't. He was just holding her for his son.
No. So Tamar went to live in her father's household. After a long time, Judah's wife, the daughter Shua, died, and then when she died, Judah recovered his grief and went up to Timnah, and the men were sharing the sheep, and he said, oh my God, I think this gets into bestiality. I'm done.
All right, go to the messages.
Sure, marijuana's not a drug. I mean, I look at it as medicine more than anything, but I mean, if you're going to talk about stuff that's natural, I mean, man has to intervene in the growing stage of marijuana for it to be, you know, really beneficial. It's not gonna, you know, grow itself the way that we need. You know, cocaine starts as a plant. DMT is natural. You know, so are mushrooms. Shit, I mean, we can go on. What about salvia? You ever try salvia? Those are all natural things. Oh, what about angel trumpets? You know, Redmantia datura. It's one of the most poisonous plant in the world. That one put me in the hospital when I OD'd. A trip for a week, though. Anyways, yeah.
That guy's got
marijuana is definitely not a drug, though.
It's a natural supplement. That's who we got to get. We got to get on the natural supplement.
Oh, shit.
Play some more messages.
I had a pot-smoking girlfriend who, like, she was like a dead lay. I mean, didn't move, didn't do nothing. She was big-titted, you know. I mean, I, like 44 double Ds. I, like, blew all over her, like, tits and shit, but still, it was like the worst piece of ass I ever had.
But great tits. Bubba's lived a lot. But Bubba has hairy balls. Bubba's struggling to find someone who loves his hairy balls, and we're trying to figure out what app a hairy bald guy at 50 can go on to get women. He hasn't done well on Plenty of Fish. So if you can help that guy, Bubba, add him and help him with his hairy balls. Here we go.
Yeah. First religious sexual experience. I literally had a come to Jesus moment.
That was a short story. I want to hear the rest of the story. Let's play the next message.
Okay, I got a question. Why do you men like eating our asses out, but when it comes to us women eating your ass out, you don't like it? Like, how is that fair to us? I'm just wondering.
You want to go first? Or I'll go first. When I was younger, my ass was, I thought I had a decent hot ass, but now my ass, I'm like Bubba there. My ass is very hairy now. Like I have way too much hair. I have way too much hair on my ass and around my anus. I would have to go in and get work done. I'd have to get a laser off all my hair before I would feel comfortable.
No. You just go get a Brazilian. Just go get a Brazilian.
Yes, I need to go do that because I just don't feel comfortable. I just don't. I never, as a man, I just don't feel clean. No matter how much I wash down there, all that hair.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I just
Get
don't
you
feel
some. Get you some. Get you some of that. What's it called? Not Noxzema. It's like a face wash. It's like an orange face wash. They have like a 3-piece at Walmart. It's like face cleaner to clean out the oils, and just use that to clean your asshole, and it'll take away all those oils that make it all gross and stinky.
But that's the thing. You said I gotta go to an ass eating specialist. I need to go to someone who makes me feel. I need a counselor, right? So you need the counselor to come in, help you clean your ass, make you feel comfortable during the ass eating. You need to. Some people get broken into ass eating, and I'm one of those people.
I'm ready to break you in.
Hey, it's ANARCHYBURGER. Sorry. So, New York City Health Department advised against eating ass because COVID can spread through fecal matter. So maybe
we got to hold off.
A whole lockdown.
We got to hold off on
ass eating.
We got to hold off on the ass eating till after COVID is gone.
Sorry.
Unless you really clean your ass, people. So we're not advocating for just willy-nilly getting down to eating ass.
Yeah.
Rub that ass. Go to Walmart, pick up that ass-eating kit that's now out there.
It literally, the New York City Health Department literally said, try not to rim.
Try not to rim, and you got super high man. You got to stop.
Stop rimming.
You got to stop tempting people to rim during the pandemic. Is what.
Look. That's because people are eating meat. Vegans don't have that problem.
All right. Again, so if you want to rim, you have to go vegan. And the CDC does not recommend rimming at this time. So this show is a little irresponsible, and we're going to take responsibility right now. We don't want you to be ass eating unless you're a vegan. All right, here we go.
Wait.
Roommates.
What?
He said, I'm only going to eat the ass if it's clean. She goes,
Hey, did you go pick up your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yep. Oh shit. You about to be doing something on stereo.
She's on the show, Miss Blunt.
Oh my god. She about to eat your ass on the air.
No, she wouldn't. First of all, I think she's fasting. Oh no, she isn't. Maybe she will eat my ass on the air. Maybe we can make that happen. All right, here we go. Messages.
Yeah, he definitely loves eating my ass, and he loves when I do that anime voice. You know what I mean?
She's so hot.
I knew it. They're friends with ass eating benefits.
I don't steal my line. Yeah, you knew she was too hot. You knew that roommate was not just a roommate. You knew that was bullshit. She was trying to keep it sexy, because if she had said this is my boyfriend, we'd be like, I have no interest. But yeah, she's definitely hot. Let's play those messages.
I'm here with 15 people for our eating disorder therapy group, and I have to say we are quite shocked by the content.
Well, we're update. You can only eat ass if you're a vegan. The CDC does not recommend ass eating. Everybody just back off the ass fetish for like another year or so, and then come back. Even though Super High Man is recommending it, this side of the conversation, we are. It's not a great idea to rim during COVID.
I gotta get a sound studio.
Why?
Because I woke my wife up being loud, reading the Bible earlier, and she really hates the Bible. Shit. So I'm sure she didn't like that at all.
That's like the worst way to wake up your wife ever is fucking reading the Bible. That's hysterical.
Spilling your seed.
He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Shove that fucking Bible up your ass. What the fuck are you doing? Fucking hate that Bible. Get it out of the house. I told you 1,000 times. Get that fucking Bible out of the house. All right, let me play a message.
We're going to lose all the people again. What
did you say? I'm sorry, I played a message. What did you say?
I said we're gonna lose 6 people again.
Oh yeah.
No,
You're right.
no. At this point, we just got to keep talking about it. So if they come in, and they stay, we know that they give no fucks about the Bible, or they're waiting, or Miss Mimi is gonna rip our fucking balls off in a minute here.
But you know what?
Masturbation, it's frowned upon, but only if you spill the seed. You don't want to do that. So it has to go somewhere into some kind of receptacle, whether it be, a mouth, your own mouth, someone else's mouth, or, some other kind of warm orifice. But really, if you think about it, just eating your own nut is, you're really literally consuming life, So if you want to be a little bit more wholesome, it's not a bad idea.
So when you get communion, you're actually eating the cum of Jesus Christ. Is that what you're saying?
The body of Christ. There's a lot of priests. There's a lot of priests who's giving communion, if you know what I mean.
There's a lot of priests who believe that.
The body of Christ.
That they ejaculate the cum of Christ.
Oh man!
I lost my train of thought. I had something I wanted to talk about, and I just fucking lost it. I'm so pissed off.
The body of Christ.
I had a thought, and now I got my. All right. We're talking about the Bible, and fuck. Let me play a message.
Oh my gosh, speaking of bestiality, which is disgusting, my friend showed me this disturbing video of a woman putting a snake up her pussy. You can see it going up there and crawling right back. Slithering right back out. Not crawl, sorry. I'm stoned as fuck.
Yeah, I don't even know are you allowed to admit bestiality porn? Because it's illegal. I don't even know if you want to admit to it. You know what I was going to say to you? Here's my thought. You never heard Howard Stern or Opie Anthony, no talk show host has ever bashed the Bible or religion. That I don't know if I'm wrong about that, but I don't think anybody in the business of being a whatever we are, talk show host, broadcaster, they never bashed religion. No matter how fucking outrageous they were, they never went there, right? That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It just sort of came to my mind. They were smart enough.
Yeah, not anymore.
They knew sponsorships. Not anymore.
Fuck them.
Not anymore. Let's play this message.
The Pope is going to sponsor us.
That friend of Bill is basically hallucinating.
He said the friend of Bill is hallucinating. I'm sure he has plenty of flashbacks. I'm sure he's got plenty of flashback stories. Friend of Bill, please tell us all your flashback stories. Please tell us your drug history and how.
I want to do drugs with him. I definitely want to do drugs with friend of Bill.
We gotta find out. He said he's Native American. I don't know what. Do you know what state he's from? I don't know if you guys can.
I don't know, but I'll do whatever he tells me to do. I don't care what it is.
Friend of Bill, give us a little bit of your bio. I'm playing another message.
You had a pot smoking girlfriend, Bubba. Wow. So hopefully you've improved your standards since then.
Friend of Bill has like this very slow, burnt out sort of cadence. He's really late slowly. All right, let's play another message.
Well, Miss Blunt Babe, I have a completely different perspective on that. I find a lot of things enjoyable. My partner's very lucky to have a freak like me.
Oh shit! But was that Twangy? I didn't see the name. Was that Twangy?
I don't know, but it sounded like the serial killer from.
Look, that's it. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at a different screen because I'm about to pick up some food because I'm working now because I had to get out the house before my wife kills me for yelling about the Bible and spilling seed first thing in the morning. Yeah, I love Twangy. Twangy is my motherfucker. I love him.
We love you some Twangy in the morning. All right, here we go.
I love me all day long.
Go get you some hot wax, man. Hot wax your ass.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Drive Uber and fucking I have to go to work and I can't be waxing my ass. That's not something I can do. I haven't thought about waxing my ass, but I'm not gonna do that. I mean, first of all, it'd be embarrassing to go in there and have your ass waxed. You'd have to be into that shit, right? I'd be too embarrassed. I definitely take a razor down. Like I definitely shaved up the other day, but that didn't really help. I tried to really shave down and get my whole thing going. Let's play some messages.
That would be Neutrogena, sir.
So I need Neutrogena.
Yes.
All right. So
thank you.
Balance.
I gotta. So we just recommendation for Neutrogena down there. I gotta use some Neutrogena with my. I don't even know if you can hear. I don't even know if we can talk while you're picking up food. It's dirty talk.
I'm picking up from a fucking 7-Eleven.
Oh, you can say whatever the fuck you want in there.
Yeah, I'm picking up fucking a pack of cigarettes and a brisk iced tea.
No way. That's so
I'm not getting a tip.
That's That's Postmates?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely gotta tell us the tip though. You gotta tell us what happens. You should tell us what the take is too. What are you making on that trip? Can't be worth the trip. All right, let's play a message. You let us know. You let us know if you'll let us know what the fucking payout for that fucking trip is. Here we go. Message.
Slurping, assholes. Sometimes it's something that you gotta do. Now if you get a little hair in your mouth, don't shout out that you drank a stout. Just accept the leftover hairs. Accept the leftover hairs. But if not, take the advice of these guys and get that Brazilian or that wax. Because there's a lot of picky guys out there. But sometimes that hair will give protein.
I got to start playing that song when I have sex now.
Yeah,
because that's.
Hey, don't get rid of the hair, bro. I'm here. I agree. Don't get rid of the hair. The hair just adds a little texture for the tongue.
I have to ask my girlfriend, see what she says. She's the master of my domain.
She's right there right now, right?
Yeah, but she's playing Tamagotchi or something. She's really
Tamagotchi. Is that a code word?
She's over 18, everybody, but she is playing Tamagotchi and not paying attention to the show at all. So here we go with the messages.
Rip, you have to go vegan, take it from me. I've been doing it for 9 years. I've been clean of all that meat, but still we shouldn't say it's a guarantee. Hey, Mr. Super High Man, I know you wanna get really blasted and deep in the bunghole. Deep in the bunghole, oh yeah. I'm not in New York, by the way, ComedyVampire, and whoever is the woman in the background. I'm in Florida, which is more fucked up. The Sunshine State, where eating assholes is the norm, and spreading COVID is a storm. But thankfully, I stick to one. But if you want more, then that makes you a whore?
Fucking A, I think every
rates are so high.
Yeah, they're bad. Everybody who leaves voice messages should have to do it with some sort of musical style, because that I can listen to. I can listen to that all day. Unfortunately, I don't know what's wrong with me, but
you gotta follow Twangy. Like there's like when I'm just chilling and Twangy's on, like you can just put him on and just chill out and go to a happy place.
And I loved his pro hairy ass song. It really it did make me feel better. I'll probably feel better for the rest of the day. So I gotta thank him. Though I do still razor down there. Every once in a while I try to shave it out, but it's not good to be shaving your asshole. It doesn't feel good afterwards. I don't recommend it. Here we go.
He loves when I do the anime voice. Konnichiwa. Ooh, senpai.
Oh, Twangy.
My girlfriend does not do the anime voice. She refuses. She says it's racist.
Every white guy thinks I like anime.
Yeah, every white guy thinks she likes anime and she fucking hates it. So I try to steer clear of that. All right, messages. Messages.
To be honest, I know this might be off topic, but I think girls can be dominant just like guys. Like, all the woman needs to do is get in front of the TV and say this: get the fuck off your ass, get on that goddamn bed, take off your fucking clothes, and I'm gonna put my pussy in your face, and you're gonna like it, and you're gonna like me fucking you as well.
I just came. No, I don't. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I think that, you know, as long as you've washed up and your pussy's ready to go, you know, I think that, because that's part of it. You know, I know Super High Man is more than willing to eat dirty ass and dirty pussy. He told us very early on in the show. But me, I'm a little more sensitive, because I told you guys I'm 40% sensitive. So I would have to make sure that she's fully washed before I would be dommed. I'm not opposed to being dommed, but it's not my thing.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right. Messages.
15 people, and they're listening to us. And we're gonna make a fuss. Oh. Yeah. It's a ruckus when it's a vampire of comedy and a stoner. It's a vamp and a stoner.
I can listen to him all day. All day.
Pictures. Twangy. Before we had people sending in raps, Trump and Obama. Now Twangy doing live acoustical improv. Here we go.
Favorite part of the Bible?
Beautiful.
Out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean. That's a good part of the Bible.
The wet ass pussy. The wet ass pussy that made everybody upset that someone wrote a song about wet ass pussy. That's a terrible thing. People were up in arms, right? Ben Shapiro was up in arms. I don't know what this song is about this wet ass pussy. Let me read the lyrics.
But
wet ass pussy.
he likes dry ass pussy.
I like my pussy dry ass. I like my pussy. I like my dick to burn. I like it to scrape. I don't want no wet ass pussy.
If I don't have rug burn on my dick, something's wrong.
That's right. How can I'm not supposed to enjoy sex? I'm supposed to be putting my seed in my wife.
I put sandpaper in there if it's too wet. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh.
What happened?
Hit him.
Someone's gonna rip our balls off, but I still wanna be masculine. I don't wanna be a eunuch. Oh, there's such a division. Keep your balls, gentlemen. Tuck 'em in deep in your pants while we listen to the rants. And now we're in France. Don't shave your armpits and sweat until you smell like an onion.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I do shave my armpits though.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Why do you shave your armpits?
Because I'm secretly a germaphobe.
So wait a minute. You just told me you eat dirty ass and dirty pussy, but you're a germaphobe.
I suggest it.
Oh, that's terrible. You can't do that. You can't do that during a pandemic. CDC says it's not a good idea. Change the fucking title to the show.
Listen, I am a Darwinist. All right? I'm trying to fucking weed out.
That's terrible. You're an ass-eating Nazi. You're just the worst. You've been revealed. You're a black ass-eating Nazi. Black Nazi. I'm gonna call you the N-word. You're a Nazi.
Dude.
Yeah.
Can I sell that bit to Chappelle, the black ass-eating Nazi? That's the only one he never did. That's the one he missed out on. The black ass-eating Nazi.
It's yours. Take it. I can't do it.
You must all eat the ass. All of you must eat the ass. Hail me. Hail me.
Superior. I am black Nazi. I am telling you to eat the ass during the pandemic. to see how strong you are. All right, let's play some messages.
There ain't snakes in a pussy. Oh, how disturbing. It even cropped out. It was like, hell no. Because we know there's no snow. But it's cold-blooded, silly. I don't wanna be called a Billy. But hey, here we are, talking about snakes in vagina, snakes in vagina, snakes in vagina, snakes in vaginas.
She was watching a
Snakes
porn
in
called
vaginas.
She was watching the parody porn "Snakes in My Pussy." Snakes on a plane. Snakes on my
No,
pussy.
she remember the caller like 20 minutes ago says she saw the bestiality about the girl putting a snake in her pussy.
Or porn. Yeah.
That's wild.
Ass eating Nazi. So let me ask
You're not.
Are you playing a character when are you lying when you're on this app? Because you said you break character. You said that a couple of times.
I am definitely a character. Absolutely.
That changes everything. I don't know if I can trust you. I'm bearing my soul over here. Maybe you're masturbating.
No. There are. Everything I said earlier was out of character. Like everything at the beginning was truthful and honest.
Okay. Everybody's got to go back and listen to this show to find out the origin story of the villain that is the black ass-eating Nazi.
No, people can't. Man, I can't believe you got me to I can't believe I actually talked about that. Like that's some shit I never talk about. That's fucking wild. I can't believe I told that story, and it's like that story is now public knowledge for the world. Jesus Christ. And my mom follows me on Facebook. Jesus Christ. Oh. Now I gotta get famous. I have to have a reason to be saying this shit. Now if I don't get famous, it's just fucked.
Now you have to do it. Now you have to go full way. Only Jesus Christ can
Dude,
guide you. Here we go.
I'm gonna suck someone off in Hollywood.
Isn't that how it's done? I thought that was
the only way.
Part of the deal. Messages. Song parody.
I wanna do drugs with strangers is what he's saying. Here I am reacting to everything. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I wanna hear flashback stories. I want to hear your flashback stories.
We just want to make clear. So this says eating ass therapy. We don't recommend it because of CDC rules. We're just joking around. Super High Man's playing a character, but he did tell a story about him masturbating in the library and how his heart was broken and how he can only have sex with a woman he's intellectually compatible with.
Yeah, I can't believe I was that honest on fucking a goddamn fucking stereo app. That's fucking crazy. See, I'm bearing my soul to you. I had to do it so you would bear your soul to me.
I did. I told you a lot of stuff. I told you.
I know. We're becoming best friends.
And my girlfriend is still playing Tamagotchi over here. Okay, here, let's play some more messages.
Contrast to a friend of Bill, because we need to have people who speak really quickly. And yesterday, I was actually trying to speak really quickly with someone on here, and it was great to try to speak really quickly. But, when you're trying to think about everything, just being so rapid fast, you're just going to... it's kind of like bad sex. Anyways, unless you like quickies. But anyways, I'm going to look at my TV right now. It's like a skyline of like Manhattan that's like digitalized. And yeah, Apple TV is so weird. But anyways, that was 21 seconds.
So he's doing an impersonation of Ben Shapiro. And Ben Shapiro, what he does is he goes around to colleges and he out-debates college students who are still forming their own opinions. And then he puts it on YouTube as if he's this fucking master debater. And he's just a fucking fast-talking asshole. And he's a fucking religious kook, and all this shit he says is such bullshit. He doesn't care about anybody except his own fucking wallet. I fucking Rogan had him on, and some people have legitimized him. And he's such a fucking dude. The best thing that happened to that guy was he was reading Cardi B's lyrics to "Wet Ass Pussy" and it fucking went viral. That's the best thing that's fucking happened in his career. Let's play some messages.
It looks like Twangy's a freak, and Miss Dobies ain't saying nothing. Everybody else is laughing, but we're getting a good We're getting a good joke.
But did Bubba tell us what he said? He was from Illinois. That's right. He's got a heavy accent, though. I wonder where he was raised. He's got a heavy Southern accent there. Super High Man, what are you up to over there? Tell us you're
delivering the cigarettes and the
I want to know if you get a tip. I want to know if you get a tip, and I want to know what the full take is. How much time and energy did you put into that trip, and what did you get paid?
Way too fucking much time and energy. Way too much.
Cry. And then I just want to fucking cry. That's why we're fucking on this app. All right, here we go. Messages.
I'm your motherfucker. I'm your motherfucker. I'm your motherfucker.
I'm your motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Let's go on.
I love Twiggy. I fucking love that guy.
Killing it.
Be a razor in an asshole. You're just gonna get more ingrown hairs. So just wax it. Why don't you pre-wax before you go and pay the tax?
Come on now. Did people really have experience in waxing their ass? I think I'm probably the only one who has this problem. And like I said, I'm so disappointed because I didn't have this problem before ass eating became popular.
Dude, you definitely don't have a problem. The thing is, you just gotta get some fucking body wash and just clean your ass really good. Make sure
I don't even trust you anymore. I don't trust you anymore. You're a black ass-eating Nazi. All right, messages. I don't trust you.
I need Neutrogena for my hygiene because it's a dirty asshole. So we must make it even better. We must make it even better.
We must make it even better than you.
Now you're fucking singing along with Twangy.
I love it. All day. I'll sing with this man all day long. Yes.
Messages 9+.
That's true. Everyone needs their hair. It protects it down there so you don't get any bacteria. Because the hair catches the bacteria so you don't get an infection.
Is that true? Is that biologically
I
accurate?
believe that's true. I believe that's true.
Well, why didn't I have this hair for like 40 fucking years and all of a sudden hair started growing down there? It's fucking so disappointing. I have to say, I thought I had there was a time where I was definitely a little narcissistic about my ass, and now I don't really like my ass at all. So it's hairy.
Basically, you became a man recently.
I'm all grown up. All right, messages.
Wrinkly penis.
Hey.
Saggy vagina.
Oh. Oh, he's done. Damn it.
He's doing some throwaway Backstreet Boys. Some shit they couldn't fucking get out there.
Dude, Wrinkly Penis.
Wrinkly Penis was great. I would have fucking sold.
Hates anime, but does she love manga? But yeah, I'm sorry if you get stereotyped into that. That sucks. But I do have a passion for animation. You just gotta find the right ones, whatever the hell that means. But if not, then it's all about reality TV? Hell no.
I totally act like I don't know what manga is. I don't know what manga is really, and I don't know anything about anime. So that's why I fight.
He likes the hentai. Like those video games where you pretend to fuck a cartoon.
That's not true. What are you doing to me?
Oh my god. That's awesome, man.
You're a Nazi too. That's his lie.
Who's the German here?
I am.
Not me.
I am. I'm the Nazi. Messages. I'm a Nazi. My mom told me so.
Miss 1997.
You're gonna like fucking me as well.
I'm trying to get my female voices down, so I hope you don't mind if I'm mimicking some of you.
No, you gotta practice. This is all practice, buddy.
Yeah, he's a voice actor.
Yeah, you gotta get. This is your stage. This is your stage. You do what you want.
Dude, he's coming to the show. He's gonna be on the show for sure.
He's coming aboard when you make it.
Yeah, he's not a psychopath like the other guy.
Black Nazi Howard Stern. All right, here we go. Here we go. Messages.
Tamagotchi, Tamagotchi, it's so cute, maybe kawaii, not like Hawaii. I just want to entertain till I can't do it anymore.
Tamagotchi in my crotch.
Yeah, if I ever get rich or famous, like I'm literally going to fucking pay Twangy to just like be in my entourage with the guitar and like wherever we go, like you remember the episode of Family Guy where Peter had like music wherever he went, like fucking I forget what it's called, just like when I open a door, like yeah, narration music. I'm just gonna pay Twangy to narrate my life, like a bard, like old school D&D. Like a matter of fact, I don't want him to play the guitar. I want him to get a lute, and I want him to learn how to play the lute, and I want him to just fucking be my bard. Like I would pay him to be my bard.
You're gonna have to carry the show for the next 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going back into
I can do that.
garage. All right, you ready to
All right.
carry?
I got you.
Yeah, I'll be here for the next 10 seconds. Pulling
All
into
right.
the car park, that I got to run to the elevator, then get to my apartment.
So Comedy Vampire is about to get a quick blowjob, and we're gonna listen to this messages.
Well, if anyone wants to file a lawsuit against Blunt Babe, whatever the hell her name is, you know, for rape or any kind of sexual assault or sexual battery case, she just made it very easy with that.
He's saying when she's going to jump on the guy and put it in his face, he's saying he's raping. The Me Too movement. He's saying you can't just come in. You can't just come in and rape your man. He was saying.
You can't rape his face.
Yeah. No, hey, Cardi B made that shit popular. She made it popular for like trying to promote like positivity of like raping men. Like it's not cool to rape anybody. Period. I'm very anti-rape. I'm very pro-consent. I'm very, very pro-consent.
Thank you.
Very pro-consent. So pro-consent that I am going to become a lawyer and I'm going to sell pre-nuts and NDAs. Pre-nuts.
Hopefully you
that would save. Dude, do you realize we just saved the world? Like everything people are bitching about could be saved with pre-nuts. Like poverty would be ended if with pre-nuts poverty is ended.
I think that's what pot smokers always say when they get high and they talk with each other and they come up with ideas. They go, "Dude, do you know we just saved the world?" And then they don't do anything until they get high
we
again.
Saved the world.
I'm in the elevator.
Damn it! Let me have this one.